Today here at GameStorm, organized by Learners Conclave, I'll do an activity which is called as Story Spine. Hi, I'm Abhishek. I help people with public speaking, storytelling, and I run a club called Improvisers where we do improv. Tell me, do you love stories?
Yes.
Let's try to make one right now. This is a story about a trainer. Once upon a time, there was a very hard-working, diligent trainer. Every day, the trainer would get up and give all the energy to go and teach in the class and would keep thinking of new activities. One day, the trainer came to know of an event called GameStorm. Because of that, the trainer was very excited to find out more. And because of that, the trainer called up Asif. And because of that, the trainer landed up today here in this room. Until finally, the trainer was ready with a bag full of activities. And every day since then, the trainer is doing session after session and getting solid feedback for the trainings that they are doing.
Wow.
That's your 2-minute story. And after this activity that we do, all of you can do a story in 1 minute. You can also make your participants do story in 1 minute. So, right now what I'm asking you to do is, we will have 4 volunteers and we'll do a group story making. Okay, so shall we go in this order?
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And you have a responsibility after the story is done. Class, please come up with a moral of the story.
Once upon a time, there was a king in Russia.
Okay.
But
Every day.
every day that king used to go in his biggest garden, he see the oldest tree. He was so sad that he used to sit behind it and have a cup of tea.
And one day he saw that there is this long coconut tree just opposite to the tree where he was sipping his cup of tea.
Okay, because of that, there was a lot of wind around, and nearby there was a library from which a lot of pictures flew in the air and came under the tree there.
Awesome. Back to the first. Once again, because of that.
Because of that, he saw two women conversation with each other, and he reminds his grandmother.
Once again, because of that.
Because of that, now there was a more pictures in that box of films that remind him.
Okay, this happened and this is and because of that, okay? So, he saw that picture.
That picture, okay.
And because of
Yeah, 1 sec. So he's seen the old woman's picture, and because of that, he remind himself, if I get old, what I will be doing? Probably sitting at the bench and reading some newspaper or nowhere on earth.
Until finally, when he was watching this photographs, he saw one orange bus which reminded him of his journey to Himalayas.
If you add a new element right now, you will never be able to complete a story. Okay? No new elements.
Until finally he saw the bus and he thought of just winding up all his old memories and take this bus to his home.
Okay?
Good one.
Ever since then, he has been dreaming of all those pictures, and he still remembers a picture he saw in which there were so many dolls. He thought if he could get all those, he could give it to his granddaughter.
Very well.
Awesome. People, let's give a round of applause for the story you created. Okay, quick question. Did the photographs help you or disrupt your working with the story?
It helped a lot.
It helped a lot?
Yeah, it has given many clues. What next?
What?
जैसे एक घोड़े के आगे हम लगा देते हैं और उसको उसी डायरेक्शन में चलने के लिए वो करते हैं, स्टिमुलेट करते हैं। तो अगर हम चाहते हैं कि इन पिक्चरों के द्वारा ही आप कहानी बनाएं, तो एक डायरेक्शन, फोर्सफुल डायरेक्शन में हम ले जा सकते हैं।
Suppose you're doing this for a company and to increase the sales. So sometimes the employees won't have an idea of how the company can become more productive. तो उस समय पे अगर आप इस तरह का prompts दोगे, like the scalability, 2022 you're here, 2025 you're here, something graph or something, they start up with things, and not all people have their imagination very strong. So jinke strong nahi hai, unke liye this becomes a very good prompt.
This activity without prompts, if you do it with children, it works very well.
Yes.
With adults, prompts work because, face it, we have lost a lot of our imagination back then. Okay, and actually, if there was time, I would do this activity without prompts and with prompts, and then people would see that even though you disregard the prompt, you actually come up with a story. Without prompts, it's a little difficult. Second, I do this activity for various purposes. One purpose is, for example, somebody at the end naya ek element aa gaya, Russia, Himalaya, right? Now, if somebody is coming up with that kind of element, then the pressure is on the last person way too much कि अभी ये इसको tie कैसे करेंगे और story कैसे खत्म करेंगे, right? So as a team, you have to think from the perspective that what can the next person do with this information? Okay, if I continue introducing irrelevant elements. So I use it in team building sequences. I also use it as a recap towards the end. Okay, so today you came up, what is the story that we have till now? Okay, I also use it various times to get people's moods, what they are thinking at this point of time. Okay, and for each of that, the debrief can be a little bit different. But if you were to do this, I would suggest in an adult environment, use prompts, and the way I do it is I ask them to completely disregard the prompt if they want to. Okay, thank you.